Hello and welcome to an exciting new Let's Play. I am your host, the Crimson Phoenix. Today we're doing solo yet again, and we are in the new season, ladies and gents. We are in... No, it's not season 9. It is actually season 8.5. The devs decided to do another update, but instead of doing a full-on new season, they decided to do a season and a half, or well, half a season. This new season has many different things. We have a new anniversary where we have a new mission, Step Between the Stars, featuring the guy who played as Tuvok, Tim Russ. Yeah, there we go. Almost forgot the name there. So yeah, Tim Russ plays as Admiral Tuvok, who will be in Step Between the Stars. Later on, we'll get to that. Playing this gives you a new set. Also, in the anniversary, you do get a Dyson Science Destroyer. And with the Dyson Science Destroyer, luckily, there are 3 ships of each of the respected factions. There's a Federation, Dyson Science Destroyer, Romulan, as well as Klingon. So everybody gets to get an anniversary ship. Also, later on, not exactly sure when, but later on they are planning on having the Dyson Science Destroyer out in the C store, in the Zen store, and luckily we'll be able to take a look at that as well. Now, a few things have been improved. They did improve the Federation missions. If you remember, I believe it was in our last Let's Play. We did a mission that you will never find ever again. Yeah, you won't find it again. If you remember, the last mission was right after the Kuvema, where we had to go into that one nebula, had to chase down Ferengi shuttle and everything, and fight a bunch of Nausicaans and crap. That mission, it's not in there anymore. You actually can see it in here. One moment, well, you can't see it in here, but they didn't. But they did. The mission, I believe, was called "War's Good for Business." Yeah, that mission gone. Reason why is because they say that it wasn't so much as good as some of the other missions, because they're trying to make these missions a lot better than what we've seen so far. Now, okay, we have already gotten through some of the missions, and we've already gone past the Kuvema. So right now the only thing we got now is, let's see, a treasuring trade station, which is at the Argelius solar system. But they also had a new feature in here. It's basically the use of the quick equipment, which basically, as I've already shown you before, you just double click on the item. However, they also have this new screen here. Basically, you just click on an object, look at all the weapons that's in either the inventory or equipped to another character, and you can select that weapon. Now, later on, especially for starships, they're gonna have loadouts. Now they already have loadouts. You can create a new loadout, save them and everything. You can basically do everything you can with your new loadouts. It's pretty fun for some cases. I haven't really experimented with it much myself, but you know, it does seem like it's a pretty cool feature here. So right now we're gonna see how everything is. Now, as you know, right now we're in the Solis. Let's see, Argelius right over here. So yeah, I'm kind of excited because I haven't really, I mean, we've only seen some of the missions before. So I'm kind of hoping that once we get to Argelius, hopefully it's going to be kind of a night and day situation. Because the beginning episodes for the Romulans, when Legacy of Romulus first came out, everything, well, almost most of it was all voice acted. There was a lot of sequences, a lot of cinematics going on back and forth. So I'm kind of hoping that we may see that here. I'm not too sure, but let's find out. Beginning treasure trade station. See how it works. Captain Hiltu, we run. Oh. Okay, so it may not have changed that much. So this one is actually pretty easy. Oh, and also for anybody who uses Arc, Arc is pretty much something that's like it's kind of like Steam if you ever got that. If you're wondering about that, I got to the lockbox ships not too long ago. But anyway, with this, if you have Arc, then you get a couple of free items. One free item is you get the Khan costume from Wrath of Khan, and I do mean the outfit that Khan wore. Now, the other thing that you get nowadays is you get a free Ferengi shuttlecraft, not the Marauder, not the Ferengi starship, but the small little bug-like shuttle. You get that, and you get 20 low-buy crystals. Unfortunately, you only get that once per account. So, if you would like the Ferengi shuttle and want to put it on a specific character, be sure you know which character you're gonna put it on. Okay, so pretty simple. And I keep forgetting about the cruiser things here, but it's okay. So yeah, this is pretty simple. You just find unregistered. You just go to any of the unregistered freighters, take a scan of them, and disable them. It's a little simple here, but not that. But it ain't that simple because you can't just go to random ones, because you're gonna find quite a few that has legit cargo. You got one of those unidentified objects over there. Not gonna worry about that too much. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3 freighters over here. Saw that fourth one. That was. This one's good.
Warning, ship is under attack.
That one's not so good. That's a Romulan ale that I want. I told the broker he shouldn't get caught with Romulan ale, otherwise I'd be taking it. Well, he's got Romulan ale, and I want it. Let's see. Seems our policing of the freighters out here has expedited our request to beam aboard the station. Earliest convenience. Beam aboard the station. We're more likely gonna find a lot of different things out here. You know what? They did change something. They changed the station a little bit, because the original station was not like this. This is actually pretty awesome. It's gonna be in here. Made this place look a little bit nicer, at least. Aquarius. A special day, buy 2 hours of holding and get a free drink, top shelf excluded, of course, or a free round of electronic tango. only got 10 bars here, so. So let's do just a little bit of inspection here. Crate full of smuggled titanium. Let's check the coolants. Those fine. Let's inspect the video tango. It's an illegal probability matrix. Oh, wow. That's a typical Ferengi for you. Let's see. Inspecting cargo. Nothing so far but a waste removal plug. This pipes is leaking a toxic substance. Ooh. Let's inspect hull suite 1. Hull suite 1 seems okay. Inspect this thing cargo here. And let's see. Hull suite number 2. But first our electronic tango, now our hull suites. What's next? The Synthale. The Starfleet has suck the fun out of everything. Your deflector dish, and neither do my friends. Well. Okay, let's take a look at the bar now. Sergeant Brandy is missing from Federation Trade Commission seal. Wow. So, gotta make our way to the cargo bay. Let's see what's in the crate. Shield, let's see, shield charge and small hypo, okay. Gotta love the Klingons whenever they like to pop around. Hey. Now that is a change. Those are Klingon shuttles. Before, when these missions first came out, those shuttles were runabouts. I'm dead serious. They were runabouts. Hey, that gal's wearing a TNG uniform. That's the one cool thing about the bar patrons. You'll notice that some of them will wear different uniforms in this mission. I've seen some of them who will wear the Mirror Universe stuff. I've seen people who will wear First Contact or the Wrath of Khan uniforms. Like this guy right here, she's wearing the mirror universe from TOS, from the original series. Oh hey, and also came out with a new lockbox, the Hirogen lockbox. With the Hirogen lockbox, you get the destabilized Tetron weapons, which I've heard they're actually pretty good. Mostly though they're good in PvP. I'm not too big on PvP, so I don't worry about it too much. You can also get Hirogen escort ship, I believe. No time. And there's the captain. And I almost lost my life there. Huh. Couple of shields. Okay. Let's get Mata out of there. Okay, who do you work for? Klonos? Hey, Bavat again. He's a planner, wheels within the wheels. Weapons. Oh, wow. Ancient weapons, time travel, outlawed science. If there's a way to get what he wants, Bavat will do it. Oh, wow. Yep, he is so much trouble. Anything else you want to tell us? Hang on, what the? Oh, Gintak to the house. Lost his son in. Oh wow, I did not know that. Okay, this here where it says lost his son in a conflict between the House of Montauk and the House of Torg to broker peace within the Klingon Empire, and it's possible war may take up the crusade in the future. I would say so, because I mean, if any of y'all remember Worf's son, Alexander, then of course, you know, Alexander, you know, he wasn't the greatest Klingon warrior, but he did have a sense of honor in some stuff, mainly peace in some way, mainly because, you know, even though he doesn't want to admit it, you know, yeah, Worf did rub off on him a bit. Okay, let's everybody up. And of course, she beams up with just the Klingon stuff there. Shall it looks like a negative out there. That did not take much. Oh, we still got some of this here. Okay. So, that was actually pretty simple. And that actually did not take very long. I mean, they did change some things, it looks like. They changed a few things, but did not change much. But hey, that's alright. You know what? We still got still got some time here.
Congratulations,
That's-
Lieutenant Commander.
New trait slot. Click here to view your traits.
Ah, here we go.
These are your active traits. You can activate available traits from the list on the left.
If y'all, I'm not sure if I showed anybody this before. This is when this is where we go for our traits. So I got I got several I can choose from. Right now I got 3 that's active right now. I got resilient, physical energy, damage resistance, situation awareness, grenade powers you will blah blah blah, and soldier, where range, weapon damage, and crit severity is increased. Now I do have others I can look into, and this is pretty much, you know, a lot of really good traits. What I would recommend for people like that does tactical is, of course, accurate, because you want a little bit more accuracy, because the more your accuracy is, the more damage DPS that you pound into somebody. Now, of course, ground traits, if you want really good ground traits for tacticals, I would say, you know, lucky for the crit, hit and expose. If you want to, you can always go with, let's see, strike team specialist. Attacking targets gives plus. That's a pretty good one, but now down here at the bottom where it says special traits, those special traits you can get from either, you know, unlocking them at the from you know, special traits that you get from the boxes. But honestly, we're gonna go with one of the ones up here. I'm gonna go with accurate and commit change. Now you can only get additional 5 out of the first 3, so you have a total of 8. Right now I'm gonna pick accurate. My next one I'll be able to choose at commander level, the others as a so on and so forth. So got that done. Let's go with secret orders. A lot, and just a bit we could do here. Now, here in the skill points, though, I do want to go into here, so I want to do a little bit in the skill points here. I'm not going to do very much, but I am going to do just enough for this character here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave the rest for a little bit later. And it's not, and it's pretty good how I'm doing the setup on this one. And all right, so let's go out here. I forgot what I had, what Colas has. Oh, beam overload. Okay, I will stick with the high yields here. So we got all those. We got the traits. Not quite a bit here that we can do, but you know what? But me to go through something. So you know what? Before we go on with our missions, I want to show y'all just a little bit of something here. Okay, let's back to Earth space dock, and there's Apex. So, where we're going back to Seoul, I'll be showing you just where to go at Starfleet Academy for getting something really good, and that is going to be, my friends, duty officers. Whenever you are ready to do your duty officer assignments, you do want to go over here. So you're gonna want to talk to this lieutenant here, Lieutenant Farah. The reason why is because when you talk to him, you're gonna get a whole bunch of duty officers. Which, look at that. Got in all those. You can go into the assignments, and there we go. We got tons of things that we can do here. And right now, the duty officers I got, they're not that great because there's only a few commons and everything. but that's okay. So I'm about to get more. Okay, so right now let's take a look at the overview. We only have 20 out of 100. We can go and we can get much more of that. Oh, hey. If you get all the memorial plaques here, you get an accolade. The Starfleet Academy founded 2161. Access trees. If you're wondering about all these smaller queues here that you see around here, it's part of the event. Basically, you can catch these queues or do a little bit of guessing game to figure out which queue is in a box, and then afterwards, after you get like about 10 of them or 8 of them, I forgot how many, you can get lots of get some rewards from Q back at Earth Space Dock, or in some cases, back in New Romulus or anywhere. All right, so let's take a look here. So right now in the bank, we got a few things in here. I'm gonna put that Harogen lockbox in there. Oh, and the Voth lockbox. I forgot about that. So we got a few things in here, but what I'm going to be showing y'all here is another way you can get more officers. Because one way is doing some duty officer missions. Another way is these mini packs. We have a few in the different packs right now. We got the Fleet Support Duty Officer Mini Pack, Reinforcement Duty Officer Mini Pack, a Gamma Quadrant Duty Officer Mini Pack, which allows you to get different duty officers from the Gamma Quadrant region, whether or not that be Vorta, Jemadar, or any others, sometimes Cardassians as well. And here, the Gamma Quadrant Duty Officer Cadre, we can get more. We can get those as well, and pretty much this is pretty much all the things here that it provides. So let's go with the Cadre and see what all we can get. And this will tell you here. All right, so we got in some regular duty officers. We got this person here that's a Paradin. Okay, and it looked like that we got in a few Cardassians. Oh wow, duplicates. Okay, I don't like duplicates, so I'm just gonna do that. All right, so let's take a look. Open another one. Oh, we got a couple of blue guys now. Okay, so let's. So we got, it looks like in that main screen a little bit more of that variety of stuff. So let's take a look here. So a blue projected Karima, whatever the heck that is. And I like that. Does not. Let's see. Chance to reduce the time for torpedo recharge after use. Does not work with the Omega Plasma Torpedo Launcher. That I will show what the Omega Plasma Torpedo Launcher is later. Now, okay, so that one I might use. Let's get this one here. Damage resistance buff with ramming speed and brace for impact. So, ooh. So it improves the damage resistance. Awesome. That, and also has its. So that would probably work really great if you're using brace for impact and such. Let's see. Increases duration, analyzation gas, and tricore scan. Okay, so we got some that does mainly grounds. Others does space. So we got a few good ones here. Okay, I'm not gonna go too far into using those. I'm just gonna put that thing back in here. Some of the equipment that you see here that I got in here, I kind of saved up, so I'm probably more likely gonna bring those out once I get to the respected levels. So let me go ahead and also remove some of this. Oh yeah, and you know what? While we're, I don't even think we're near somebody to really sell all this stuff here, so alright, so let me just cycle all this. Probably a bad idea recycling some of this, but hey, we need the money a little bit here. Okay, so I don't think, actually Secret Wars probably will take a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drop us off, and you know what, I think this will be good enough for right now. Yeah, where we are right now should be good enough here. Alright, so later on, I'll try to see about, oh, hey, before I go, there's the Science Destroyer. There's the Dyson Science Destroyer. That's the Federation ship. If some of you know who the Iconians are, it does look a little bit like an Iconian vessel. This thing right now is in the science mode. Whenever this thing goes into the tactical mode, then a lot of really cool stuff happens. The nacelles, they kind of extend out a little bit, and this little gap right here will close up, and on the front here, on the front of the saucer section, a couple of proton cannons comes out. And yes, I said proton cannons, because with the technology that you get from the from the Dyson reputation and such, you get proton damage weapons. Actually, you get proton polaron weapons, but they work just the same. And the ships are actually pretty cool. The one cool thing about them is of course the bridge officers. You got a commander tactical and a commander science. Alright, so just a little bit of stuff going on here, but anyway, yeah. So this thing's pretty cool here, and there are a few other different ships out there that's like it. As I said, there's a Romulan and a Klingon version. The Klingon looks almost like the what is it? The Klingon version actually almost kind of looks like the Klingon veteran ship, which of course I will be showing off later on. The Romulan ship looks almost, well, hang on, let me actually pull up a good picture here. The Romulan ship kind of, almost in a sense, looks like the Arkeef tactical carrier in a sense. I mean, it's not exactly close to it. I mean, it's not exact, but it is close to it. So they're pretty cool ships. If you're able to get one, it's 1,000 commendations. Yes, commendations. Don't ask me why. It's all Q's doing. And you can you can get the commendations two ways. Once you do the Step Between the Stars mission, you get 400 automatically. The other 600 you're gonna have to either do one of two things. One, buy them from the Lobby store, which you can buy the packs to get them, which can do anywhere between 20 to 10. Or the other way is basically just doing the Party Patrol mission, which is where those little cues that we saw earlier come into play. Anyway, I'm gonna try and see if I can get another video this coming week. If not this coming week, then next week. It depends on how everything's gonna be with my new work schedule and everything. It's probably gonna be a little bit more difficult. If I have to, I'll probably just get a video going on tomorrow. I'll probably more likely just record it, upload it the day after I upload this or so. But anyway, that's all for right now. I'm not gonna take up too much time here. I am the Crimson Phoenix. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day.